Tuesday, April 7th. Today we have quite a few movements. I'm trying to make this as close to a real class WOD as possible. So what we're going to do is 21, 15, 9 of 2 movements, Russian kettlebell swings and dips. After each round, we'll follow it with a core position. So front leaning rest is the first part. So we're going to do 21 swings, 21 dips, hold for 30 seconds, and a front leaning rest. 15, 15, 30 seconds. 9, 9, 30 seconds. After that, so I did the 9, 9, and then the 30-second front leaning rest, you move right into 15, 12, 9 of ring rows and push press along with a 30-second hollow hold with the same kind of idea. So 15 ring rows, 15 push press, 30-second hollow hold. 12, 12, 30-second hollow hold, 9, 9, 30-second hollow hold. The idea being Russian kettlebell swings and ring rows are getting the lats and the grip, and then the dips and the push press are both vertical pushes, whether they're vertical up or vertical down. So you get the same thing, and then the core hold, which will slow you down a little bit. Okay? It's gonna be a fairly quick WOD. I realize that the holds themselves will take up obviously 3 minutes, but the movements of 21, 15, 9, 15, and 15, 12, 9 will be another, I don't know, 5 or 6 minutes. I'm totally guessing. So it's like a 10-minute WOD, but yesterday's workout was a little bit longer, so we changed it. Now, we have the Russian kettlebell swing. So, Russian kettlebell swing and dips. We're gonna go over those first. I have a kettlebell that I could use easily for the Russian kettlebell swings. And then I could also use a dumbbell. If I'm using a dumbbell, I could easily go 2 hands on the head. Okay? If you're doing the bodyweight version at home, where you have no weights, it could be glute bridge. So I'm down here, heels on the ground, squeezing my butt as high as I possibly can. Every time you come down, keep your core tight so you're not arching your back. But that is the substitution for kettlebell swings. If you don't want to do that, but maybe you did a lot of those yesterday with the accessory work, you want to do the box jumps, that's another option. So you could do 21 box jumps and 21 box dips. That's a suitable substitution, because the kettlebell swing, we're trying to get the hip action, which is accomplished in both the glute bridge and the box jump. It's all in the hips. If you think that the kettlebell swing is all in the shoulders, you're clearly doing it wrong, okay? Get the hips working. Make the kettlebell float. If it's light, maybe you could double up, okay? But we're doing 21 and 21. I said box dips. If I'm gonna do a box dip, the farther my feet are away from where my hands go, the harder the dip is itself. So I'm gonna walk out, keep my butt close though. This is the problem that I see. Don't get your butt too far from the box. This is bad form. You can only go as far as your butt allows. So my butt is still close to the box. That's as far as I can go with my legs. Lock out. Try to reach your neck long at the top. So don't get into the habit of doing a lot of reps and doing this. See how trappy I'm getting? At the top, I'm gonna go 1, 2. Especially because no matter what height the box is, especially if you're holding it for a second and getting that reach, it makes it more difficult, and you also get that good squeeze at the top of the tricep. If you want to do a matador or rings, you could absolutely do that, and you are allowed to kip if you have either one of those apparatus. Anything will work. I think I used, for dips last week, I used a bench on the outside on my deck. It was really low to the ground, which made it awkward, but I just made it as deep as I could and really tried to squeeze at the top. You determine how hard this is. So you can find something. Now, like I said, we're doing 21 swings, 21 dips, and then we're doing a front leaning rest. The front leaning rest would be a push-up position, and then round your shoulders, and you're up on your toes. See how my weight is over my shoulders, my hands? I'm not back here. So the front part is where we push forward. See that? Okay, so 21, 21, front leaning rest. 15, 15, front leaning rest. 9, 9, front leaning rest. Well, we're done. We're moving right into the ring rows. Now, you guys know what a ring row looks like, so I'm not going to demo that. One of the substitutions would be bent over row. I'm going to do an RDL, so pushing back and pause. 1, 2. Same thing as the dip. Notice my neck gets long at the top. I'm trying to get the dumbbells and my elbows close to my butt, not up here. All right? And also, you don't need to look up. Look down at the ground, and it's easier to not get trappy. You could do that with one dumbbell. Like I could do bent over row. Just make sure you get both arms. It would have to be 21, so that would slow you down. You could do ring rows, or not 21, sorry, 15, 12, 9. You can do ring rows. If you need to make one up, grab a towel, long beach towel. Maybe you have a vertical pole on a shelving unit. Throw it around the shelving unit, and then you're holding it like this, but you're going to step forward. Make sure that it's not going to tip over, obviously. Another thing is to use a table. If I have, I'm just going to wing this. So if this looks really stupid, that's because I just decided just now to do this. I get under a table, I'm going to grab the top of the table and pull, okay? So pull up. I could also put it on the outsides of old school desk. Maybe I have a desk and I can do this. That's obviously an option. Another bent over row option would be a case of water. Okay? Trying to think outside the box here. The other thing is the push press. Push press means that you can use your legs. We're gonna hold it in a neutral grip position. Please don't do this. I really don't like this. This is bad for your shoulders. So neutral grip, dip, lock out. Good. You can use a barbell for that. Again, I'm trying to get shoulders and collarbones touching. Dip, up. Shouldn't wear a hat for this. Good. And then the 30-second hollow hold. I'm gonna lay down. There's scaling options, so hollow hold scaled would be arms overhead and then up. Most important thing is that the lower back is flat on the ground. If this is too hard, you could do this. If you think this is too easy, do one leg, point your toe, so not this, but this. And then if you think that's too easy, feet together, hold it. Chin tucked, not up here. Make sure that your back is flat on the ground. So, again, 21, 21, 30, 15, 15, 30, 9, 9, 30. Right into 15, 15, 30, 12, 12, 30, 9, 9, 30. After that last 30-second hollow hold time, workout's done, okay? Let's see, the push press option for body weight was handstand push-up or push-ups. Obviously a push press is a vertical push. Handstand push-ups would also be a vertical push, but you can always scale it back to a push-up, okay? Those are all your substitution options. If you have any more questions, just let me know, comments below. The workout begins with our warm-up. Okay, let's see. Warm-up is 2 rounds of 10 Samson lunges. 1, reach up to, then we do 10 Cossack squats. I'm gonna take a wide stance, get the groin ready for the kettlebell swings, toe up, sit back, knee goes out. So my knee's over my heel, my other toe's up. I'm sitting into my butt. 2. Then from there, we're gonna do 5 cherry pickers. Good. And then 5 straddle stationary inch rows. So the same position. Walk out, barbell out of the way. That's 5 of those. Then we'll do 5 each side of the thoracic bridge, which get on all fours. We're going to throw our body through, hips up, 1, 1. Do 5 on each side. Then we do 5 squat and thoracic rotation. Right? 2 rounds of that. So then again, 10 Samson lunge, 10 Cossack squats. 5 cherry pickers, 5 straddle stationary inchworm, 5 each side of the thoracic bridge, and then 5 squat plus thoracic rotation. Finally, we're gonna move into the bretzel, doing 1 round of the stretches. Bring my right foot underneath me, my left leg is over. Make sure to hold on to it, so my left hand grabs my right foot, my right hand grabs my left knee. Hold that for 30 seconds. And then we switch. Kettlebell out of the way. We're going to do wrist stretch. Oops. Sorry guys, didn't mean to zoom out like that. And the calf stretch. Calf stretch might seem like a strange one since we're not doing a lot of legs, but when you do the kettlebell swing, keeping your shin perpendicular to the ground taxes the ankle. Okay. Next, we're going to do 10 RDLs. That could be with the dumbbell, 2 dumbbells, the barbell, kettlebell, either way. This is prepping that good position. So like I said, the shins stay perpendicular, and I push back. Notice my bottom position here. I'm not touching the ground. I go to about mid-shin, and my toes are on the ground, and then I stand back up. My chin stays with my chest. I'm not looking up. Okay, 10 RDLs, that's Romanian deadlift. 5 dips. I put my box up, but that's fine. I'm gonna make it a little easier being high, so why not? That's 5. 5 glute bridge. Like I said, we're warming up those glutes and the hip action. That's it. Okay. And Spider-Man push-ups. Seems a little weird doing Spider-Man push-ups when I'm look like Superman, but that's just the outfit I have. My nephew has my Spider-Man outfit. We traded. Okay. 3 rounds. 10 RDL, 5 dips, 5 glute bridge, and then 6 alternating Spider-Man push-ups. Then, let's move into the actual movements. So, for the actual movements, we're gonna do 8 Russian kettlebell swings. Get that kettlebell out in front of you. Get in the RDL position, look at that. Snap. Standing all the way up to locked out position. I have a relaxed elbow because that's what I prefer, but you can lock out your elbow. Make sure it's the hips that are doing the work, not the shoulders. 8 dips, and bench dips. Do a 30-second front leaning rest, just for practice. So we're practicing that with 30 seconds. I'm gonna go up onto my shoulders, hold for 30. Then we're gonna do 5 ring rows and 5 push press, or 5 bent over rows and 5 push press, and then a 30-second hold. All right, that's our prep for the mobility. Grab the mobility, baby. All right. Now, you're done. You're gonna rest for a second, and then you want to do the accessory. Accessory is strength is strict press. Strict press can be with dumbbells or from the rack. We're gonna do a percentage of 5 sets of 2 reps at 80% of your 1 rep max strict press. If you have the weights at home, it would be preferable. If you don't have the weights at home, maybe you're just using dumbbells or whatever barbells you have. Just do 5 sets of 2, 5 sets of whatever pushes you, taxes you. Make sure you rest appropriately, maybe 1 to 2 minutes if you're really getting up to 80%. The accessory work is easy bar bicep curls and easy bar skull crushers. Now, not everybody has an easy bar, so you could easily do this with dumbbells or with a barbell. But to be clear, grab this. You're gonna do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So bicep curls, do 10 of these, and then lay down on a bench or a box or the ground. Flip your hands around, arms up, come towards your head, and up. That's skull crusher. Used to love skull crushers when I was young. If we need to with the dumbbells, we could do this with one dumbbell pretty easily. I could do just 1, 2, and then I could do the other arm. But if you have 2 dumbbells, go up to 10. Skull crushers could be with 1 dumbbell or with 2. So if I have 2 dumbbells, I'm just gonna do this. If I have 1 dumbbell, I'm gonna do behind my head and back up. 10 down to 1. Get swole. All right, guys, that was Tuesday. If you have any questions or comments, comment below.